The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Fringe World is in full swing, which means we just have a cavalcade of comedic stars dropping by, including this one. Her show is on at the State Theatre Centre from now until Sunday. Tickets from comedy.com.au. The show's called Don't Tease Me About My Hair. The one and only. It's not?
No, it's called Don't Tease Me About My Gloves.
Oh.
What did I put?
Amy.
Amy. Wow, Amy.
Amy thinks you should be teased about your hair.
Are you serious?
What are you saying about her hair?
Yes. I need a haircut.
I don't tease her about her gloves
No,
either.
I knew it was gloves.
No, because yesterday you Googled her and you said, oh my God, look at her hair. And now that's how you obviously wrote it down.
Amy, you've been so nice to my
So
face.
nice.
Oh, yeah, behind your back, Geraldine.
Yeah.
Oh my God, has the show
I know.
ever been, oh my God,
Sorry,
don't tease me about my hair? Has it ever been, don't tease me about my hair?
No, never.
Amy. Geraldine is basically a West Australian.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You can't treat her like that.
I should be swimming in the pool later on.
I've got the right information.
You don't.
No one knows what you're doing.
Well, it's better than don't tease me about my face, isn't it?
Now you've got a couple of shows under your belt to be able to bring to life.
At least you can get a spiral perm.
Let's just not tease Geraldine about anything.
No,
How
no,
about
no.
that? Yeah.
Remember spiral perms? Did you ever
I
have a
wasn't
spiral
allowed.
perm? Oh,
I
really?
wanted a perm. Everyone was getting perms in the late
Perms
80s,
everywhere,
early
weren't there?
90s. Come
Yeah.
on, Mum, get me a perm. Do you know, I had one friend that I went to school with who got a perm, but just on a fringe.
That's
would've
pretty
looked
gnarly,
great.
isn't it?
That's the bit you don't want,
I was
curly.
so jealous.
Joking. My cousin was a hairdresser and she would get me in to practice things on, and I was given a spiral perm in high school. You can see how that worked out. They would call me Maggie, as in 2-minute noodles, because they said it just looked like someone put a bowl of 2-minute noodles on your head, and the only way that I thought I could make it better was to pump it full of mousse. Remember the show House Party? And there was
Yes,
kid
that's
play.
straight
Yeah,
up,
that's my
yes.
hair was basically like an eraser on top of my head, but with crunchy curls.
So we should be teasing you about your hair.
Yeah.
Straight out.
Geraldine, we were saying off air before, bloody hot as all get up, and you just
Mate.
rolled into this.
What is going on? A hellscape over here.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm in the pool, though. Lucky I'm staying with my sister,
Yeah.
and they've got a pool, straight in the pool, no
Yep.
problem.
Yeah.
Don't go out in
Love
the
it.
sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay cool.
Yeah.
Drink lots of water.
Are you a bikini person? Are you a one piece? Do you sport the modesty frill?
I like a two-piece, but the full coverage two-piece.
So neck to ankle, two-piece. Is that what it is?
So imagine track pants.
So a full wetsuit, but cut in half.
Yeah. Do you know what I'd love, though?
Yeah.
Do you know what I want is like a sports bra that I can swim in.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got big
I know.
boobs and
Yeah,
I
I've
want
got big boobs
support.
too.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Support
Does
up
it
there.
not-
I'll be
does it
happy
not
to wear a
exist?
bikini if I'm confident they're not going to pop out. Or they won't pop. They're not popping.
They're more slither.
Roll out. Yeah.
Lollop out. Yeah.
There's a bloody business opportunity if I've ever heard one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get onto it, somebody, please. For
the love of God.
Yeah, we've
The
got
Hickey.
we've got so many amazing ideas, and we've got no follow through at all.
We'll give it to somebody else and put it out there.
Yeah. Now, I saw on your I follow you on Insta these days,
Thank
and you've been jogging a lot.
Mate, I'm a runner. I am a runner.
Sorry, running,
But, yeah,
not jogging.
It is jogging.
My favourite, though, is when you were kind of demonstrating something and you realised in that moment that you'd lost your keys.
Yes.
So talk us through that.
I'd done a lap of Albert Park Lake in Melbourne. A beautiful place to run because it's 5K
Yeah.
and it's flat.
Scenic, yes.
Yep.
And there's
And
the
no
lake.
one chasing you.
No, yeah,
So it's a bit safe.
sometimes,
Okay,
but
right.
you just go anyway. And I ran around, and I had new shorts that I got for Christmas, and I was like, "Oh, this is great." So I was showing off my shorts on my Instagram, and then I go, "It's great because I can put my phone in here and my keys." And then that's when I realised my keys were not in my pocket, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just finish doing, talking about my run, and then I'll go search for my keys." I did another lap. I walked another 5K, or even more because
So
I
you're doing
think
a
it's
marathon.
there,
Yeah.
and then I walked back the other way.
Yeah.
I never found
You
them.
never found the
Did
keys?
you?
Yeah,
How long
God.
ago
What do you have to
this?
do?
Oh, a couple of months?
Yeah.
Dude, air tags.
So
I know. I know that
tags.
now.
Wise
I know.
after.
Did you
But
ever
it
get a
needs to
locksmith?
happen to you first for you to go, I need air
Geraldine, you have to get
tags.
a locksmith to
No,
help you out now.
thankfully, I called my wife and and it was only like a few weeks before that I remembered seeing the spare key. Yes. Thankfully, it was just one of those things like one day you just go, where's that spare key? And then I saw it one day. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's there. And she, got it. And I left it there overnight. But
on Tuesday with the key situation, throw this one in. On Tuesday, I get a call from the missus and she's like, I'm at Bunnings, where are you? And I'm at home. And she goes, well, do you have my car keys? And I'm like, I don't think I have
Surely
car
you
keys.
have your car keys. You're at Bunnings.
I drove her car into the driveway, but I left it on because she needed to go out.
Oh,
and I've kept the car keys. So she's gone on the way to Bunnings.
And you can drive as far as you want without the key, but once you
can't
stop
turn it off.
Yeah. So she dropped our kids off at Office Works. They needed to print something for the start of the school season, which is, a couple of k's away, and she went to Bunnings, thought she'd be... So next thing you know, I'm getting the call, getting absolutely reamed for having her keys.
And not in a good way.
And then I had to catch an Uber to go to Bunnings to bloody take the keys. That's my key story.
Great key story.
2410 if you got a key.
Here's Urban Cookie Collective with I've got the key. I think it's really hard to find someone that doesn't want to go to Taylor Swift and be part of it. Did you see it that they are frightened that she's going to be affecting the US election?
Yes.
Yeah, I did see that.
Good on her.
Yeah, they said that her endorsement could change the outcome.
That is unbelievable.
They're discussing it on political shows. Imagine her.
I know.
They're going, are they serious? Like,
they reckon that she's put on 335 million.
Pounds? Oh my gosh, she looks so good though. How does she
she carries it well, as long as you can carry it.
Onto the Kansas City Chiefs' value of their football club.
That's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah. Big time stuff. Geraldine, can you tell us about your show, actually?
Yes, I
because
can.
it's got nothing to do with the hair, as Amy put on our rundown sheet.
That's all right. The show's called Don't Chase Me About My Gloves. And that's how you say it. Don't Chase Me About My Gloves. Because I have, last year I discovered I have this thing called Raynaud's.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Do you know
yes.
it?
I do know what you're talking about, yeah.
Do you have it?
No.
But anyway, I've got it.
What is it?
Okay, so Raynaud's, it's a condition where your blood vessels in your extremities, usually your fingers and toes, constrict, and it causes like pain, tingling, numbness,
and your fingertips go really white, don't they?
Yeah, discoloration, or sometimes purple.
Yeah,
How does that? That just started happening out of nowhere.
They don't know. They don't know what causes it.
Can you catch it?
No.
Nathan's moving away, everyone.
But that's the thing. Like, there's primary and secondary. Like the primary one, it's they don't know what causes it, and it mostly affects women. That's why you've never heard of it.
I heard this thing called a period the other day too. I was like, why do women love full stops so much? Anyway, keep going.
But then, obviously, we just, because you know what we're like, we just go,
just get on with it.
That's fine. I'll just put my fingers in my pocket, and that's the other reason why our pockets aren't very deep. We just need to warm the fingertips.
Ladies, ladies, mate.
Yeah. So I've got this, and I discovered that because I had never heard of it, and I realised that a lot of people had never heard of it, and now because I get these cold, it's overreaction to the cold. So now I've got to wear gloves when it's not cold enough to wearing gloves.
Okay.
Oh my God, because I saw a woman this morning, and you know how hot it is here in Perth. She had a beanie and a scarf on, walking along the side of the world. So she must, So gloves. So what sort of gloves?
I'm not wearing gloves in this hellscape. That's fine. But I'm just, I'm wearing gloves. So now I have to jump and go, don't talk to me about my gloves. And because I've got.
But don't you live in like a particularly cold part of Victoria? You're down in Gippsland, aren't you? Yeah.
What sort of gloves do you wear though? You're wearing the serial killer.
Gloves.
Oh, some leather.
I've got some murdering gloves.
Would you go a mitten?
No, because I want to use my fingers. Yeah.
When you're killing someone, Nat.
Yeah, because this is the worst thing about it. Like because when it gets really bad, it's like it's so numb. I've got no feelings in my fingers, and if you can't feel your fingers, you can't use your fingers.
And it's actually quite hard to pick stuff up as well, isn't it?
Too hard to do. And I'm a lesbian.
No, you need your fingers.
I need my fingers.
Yeah, you do.
You
do.
If I'm at Bunnings, I need to text my wife.
That's what I was thinking about texting
what
at
size bolts
Bunnings.
do we need to get for those nuts that we got earlier?
As if you don't know. Come on. Don't lie to the audience. Have you ever asked a person that works in Bunnings where something is and they know exactly where it is at all times?
Yeah, that's their job.
No, it's a...
I know,
look at
but they're like Rain Man. 56 seconds.
You can show them. You can go in there with like a tiny screw, and they go, got that. And they walk up there and without even flinching, they go to exactly the same spot. It's amazing.
They're very good staff. They know what they're doing.
They do.
What is it about comedians and rural living? Because we had Tom Gleeson in yesterday, who lives in Romsey.
Yes.
And of course, you live in the country too.
We had Lawrence on.
Yes, Lawrence Mooney's moved to the country.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Will.
Cheaper housing.
The serenity.
No, well, I moved out there because my wife works out there. So,
yes.
And it's I love it because when I go home, I'm living my dream of being a housewife.
Yes.
Oh, that was your dream, was it?
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
Just like the idea of like getting up and
Putting
doing
on
a
an
couple
apron.
of chores.
Yes, popping a load of washing on.
Yes. It's a beautiful day for
Good drying day.
Yeah.
Did you ever lean into that?
I'm leaning into it now.
So are
But
you
this is the
baking
best-
and stuff?
No, not baking, but I'll have a look for something to dinner and then pop down to the shops and then get things ready. Mow the lawns. Oh
Yes.
my gosh!
What's your local shop?
Oh, we've got options. We've got all the big supermarkets.
Do ya?
Yeah.
You got Aldi around you, have you?
I love Aldi.
Me too.
Yeah.
Are you a sucker for the special buys?
Yes, I love a browse.
Yeah, me too. I love to go in that section and just see what's happening because, like, sometimes you don't know you'd need it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like I do need that shelf to go over my toilet.
Exactly.
Those toilet shelves and people have got things displayed above where you're crapping.
I know. Doesn't it?
So weird.
Geraldine's show is called Don't
Geraldine.
Tease Me About My Gloves. And definitely don't tease her about her hair. That would just be mean.
You can. I need a haircut.
Leave her face alone.
Tickets from comedy.com.au. She's playing the State Theatre Centre, Heath Ledger Theatre. Fancy.
Woo.
That's where the top
I'm
at.
in the studio
you?
underground. And also Friday night I'm doing another show out at Wanneroo. So
Oh, you're there?
yeah.
Where?
So in the tent. I don't know.
In a tent. in a three-man tent in Wanneroo.
It'll be on the
Part
the
of
website.
Fringe World, you're here until Sunday. Sunday's your last
please.
show.
Yeah.
Thanks
along.
for coming again.
Oh,
Get
thanks
around
for having me.
Geraldine.
And look, if you want to bring her a pair of gloves
That's
to the
right.
show, that'd be more than welcome.
Oh yeah, you can bring
Everybody
gloves,
bring-
but I've
bring
got
some
multiple
gloves.
gloves.
I know,
But you can't have too
But
many.
You can't have too many. That's
If you
right.
go home with
That's
just
right.
a whole lot of gloves,
Yeah.
washing up gloves as a housewife,
Always.
obviously.
Yeah, you can never have too many of them.
Thanks, Geraldine. We love your work.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Earlier this morning, we had comedian Geraldine Hickey
We did.
in the house.
She's lovely.
And,
Got a great
so
vibe
funny.
about her.
She's such a wonderful person, and there was some confusion as well
Yeah, some
because
scandal.
on the form guide right here, which is what we go off. There is written here, Geraldine Hickey, don't tease me about my hair.
So that's the name of her show.
And
Natalie,
she
you brought it to
said-
her attention?
I said, and she immediately said, no, it's gloves. Don't tease me about my gloves.
And then we're like, oh my God, Amy. And then Amy, you were
mortified.
our producer.
Absolutely mortified.
Yeah. And Amy was like, Amy
Because
couldn't
then it's like you
apologise
hate
more.
her hair.
Yes.
Yeah,
you were whipping yourself, Amy, weren't you?
So we just said that Amy has been hung out to dry, right?
Because we were saying, are you having a go at subconsciously? You're looking at Geraldine, you're going having a go at her hair.
Yeah, and then you said all her face.
Yes.
Sure.
So anyway, Amy was beside herself because Amy doesn't like to harm a fly.
No.
And then
And she's very
suddenly
professional.
something dawned on Amy. It wasn't your fault.
No, because I wasn't here yesterday,
So-
which meant
Yeah, so wait there, which means at the moment we have everyone that works here in the morning with us, right? And
Yeah,
they all came in and went, oh my God, who is this about? Who is this about? We would like to step forward out of Ross, Zach, Priya, David and Ali. Step forward, please. Dave McClung.
So you were a super producer yesterday, and so this is on you.
I reckon
Man with no hair.
Don't tease me about my hair.
Amy, that's the last time I fill in for you.
It's actually Amy's fault for wanting to see her son off on his first day of school.
You might have been thinking because the
What was
gloves
going
and
on
hair
there?
not quite similar.
I think I just read it and then I retyped it in, and I don't know.
The only thing is, because Geraldine's fantastic, Geraldine came in with some wild hair this morning, like some Back to the Future doctor hair.
Yeah, duh.
This morning, so yeah. So, would you like to apologise to Amy?
Apologies,
And
Amy.
Geraldine.
And Geraldine.
And Geraldine
And
as
the
well.
listeners.
Genuinely Monday.
And the listeners. The
Deceiving
listeners
them.
do not like this. They don't like it. Apologise to everyone
I'm
who's
very
listening.
sorry. Apologies.
David McClung basically runs the station. He
does.
He has a very important job.
Yeah.
I don't think he's responsible enough to be our fill-in producer.
There you go.
It's one mistake.
That's what
That's
she
one
gets for having a
strike.
day off, though. Hey, Amy. Hey, Dave. She's going to clamp down on those.
So true.
Mate.
The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
It is a big day today, possibly our last day at work.
Yep.
$200 million on the line for everybody, including us. We're all involved.
Yeah, so as you know,
involved,
when
right?
these days, when these big days come along, we have some tickets to give away, and
Yeah.
we do. We got like a slip pick 50 and a power pick.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Power
Giveaway
pick 7,
today.
yeah.
So we already had a chat earlier on this morning. We made a deal. It was actually quite a good deal. But we started thinking, wait there, will this hold up in court?
Yes.
What are the legal ramifications?
Yes. Now, any legal issue we ever have here in Nova and with our team, we go to one man, Sean.
We go to Lee Spur, former halfback at the Fremantle Dockers, number 34.
And
He's
great
also
swimmer.
at 360 Medico Legal.
I know.
But you can
Oh,
check him
legal.
out. At
That's
Legal.
enough for us.
Legal. Can swim like you wouldn't believe. Spurry, good morning.
Morning, guys. I think I'm a bit of a quasi-lawyer, Shawnee. Referring to me as lawyer would be like referring to the Div C amateur footy and asking him what he does, and he goes, I play AFL. So just get that out there.
You do have a law degree, though, right?
Yes, yeah. So
Well done. That's it. That's good enough for us.
Yeah, right. So there's some people probably out there listening,
As
Lee.
lawyers would say,
Yep.
this feels like that moment where, you know, you got the mate who's a doctor, and you say, I'm going to spot here at the mole, and he goes, don't worry about it at the 50th. Turns out it's bad. So I like my ham. I like my car. My Honda that I get from Prestige Honda, I like that guy. So just put a disclaimer in. This doesn't constitute legal advice. But
Okay.
let's push ahead.
All right. So this does constitute legal
A
advice.
nice plug for your car dealer.
Hi, Melbourne
Learn from the
Mazda.
best, Shawnee.
Righto, Spurry.
So, Sperry, so here's the deal, right? So we have these lotto tickets. We've done this before, and we are going to be giving them to somebody, but there is a condition involved, and that is whatever deal that we agree to while they're on air with us. Now, if this was to come into fruition and we were to give the ticket to somebody and then they were to win, and they want to take us to court and say, no, that was just jokes, where legally do we stand?
Well, the good news is a verbal contract may be legally binding. The bad news is sometimes they're hard to prove. However, having a recording is helpful. So there's a few elements that need to be satisfied, guys.
Okay.
So obviously you need to confirm that they are aware it's been recorded and they consent to being recorded. That's the first thing, so you can make it admissible.
Yep, so we've
Okay.
got that. So we've got that.
Yep.
Disclose that.
Yep.
There needs to be an offer and acceptance. So I'm assuming that's going to be there. You're going to offer some tickets. They're going to accept the deal, but you need some consideration for both parties. So
Okay.
you're both going to get something.
Okay,
we got-
yeah,
got
that's the
that?
deal.
Yes.
Now, the other one is we need to have capacity. So that's things like confirming they're over 18.
Yeah.
You're not hammered, drunk, and inebriated.
Yes.
Yes.
This may be a bit of a problem for you, Shawnee, that you've had a few head knocks in footy.
That's true.
Well, I'll sign my waiver over to Natalie to confirm this for
I'm
me.
his. I've got his attorney, so we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. So recall things like that. So confirm we've got capacity, tick. We've got offer and acceptance, tick. And we've got consideration, and it constitutes a verbal agreement, and the recording's got consent. So lo and behold, if you ever go through to the point where they win the 200, and they go, nah, you go, well, here we go.
Because this is the deal, right? We all want to just know that this is above board and it's a legally binding a verbal contract for us. That's the way we're seeing it. Because we don't want to take people to court. It just looks mean. And we will go them and their entire families to get
We'll
that
have
money.
to. That's right.
And I don't care what their personal situation is.
Well, a deal's a deal.
A deal's a
now,
deal.
Spurry, we've been talking about the 200 million. Should we specify in there a clause that if the prize is split, so maybe there's more than one winner tonight?
Oh, yes.
And if they get maybe
We
just
do the
100
math.
million, we have to do it we also have to specify that in the event of that, the deal would change?
Well, you could. This is getting a bit complex, but you could just say no matter what, you take 25% of the winnings.
Yes.
So we're looking for... Okay, so at the moment when people are going to pitch their deals, we're looking for a percentage.
Yes.
And that way it doesn't matter how many winnings. As the holder of the ticket, you can specify we take 50%, we take we take 80%, whatever the number is, and then the leftovers shared. And whether that's shared equally amongst the other winners, that's all part of the deal.
So
that'll obviously be recorded, and that'll constitute the verbal agreement.
This is why we seek counsel from you, Lee Spur. I just want to know, because Sean can't remember even his name. Did you not get knocked in the head at all? Because you're actually...
Mustn't have gone in hard enough, Spurring. You know what I'm saying?
You're impressive.
I got a few head knocks during my time. It was one of the fortunate ones where I don't think I got any lasting side effects, but time will tell. So if in another month's time you chat to me and I'm slurring, please help me. Call my wife and help me.
Thick skull. Maybe they got you through.
He used to... The staple gun used to come out for Lee on a daily basis playing footy. So he's lucky to be...
I know he loves crafting.
If I got paid by the staple, Shawnee, I'll probably be retired.
Yeah, bloody oath.
Thank you for your legal counsel.
Thank you, Sperry.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
That was Lee Galspur.
I think we're on. We've got it.
So,
we've got the checkboard.
So now we just need people to make us an offer, right?
As we've told you, we have a Slip Pick 50.
50.
That's the top one.
Plus a Power Pick 7, which guarantees you the Powerball.
Come on.
I mean.
All right.
Pretty much laying it on.
Bring it. Bring it. We're going to split to 3 people. Right? And then we'll choose who we feel like won't take us to court after this becomes real.
You must have full capacity to make these decisions.
Yes, exactly.
Please.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Guess what? There's $200 million on the line in Lotto tonight. Exciting Powerball draw.
So exciting.
Highest ever.
Yeah. And
everyone's wondering what they do with the money.
To celebrate, we thought, you know what, let's get like a Slip Pick, right?
Yep.
Slip Pick 50, the one that you never buy yourself.
You can't afford it now.
Yeah, and a
it's
Power
enormous.
Pick 7 as well.
It barely fits in your wallet.
Yeah, and then we thought, okay, but what if the person we give it to wins?
Yes.
And then we need to make a deal. And this is what this is all about, deals. Our counsel, Lee Spur, is listening.
Yes.
Crystal's giving us a call now because she wants to be a part of it. Good morning, Crystal.
Good morning.
First of all, Crystal, are you over 18?
I certainly am.
Do you have full capacity?
I do at the moment.
Do you know that you're being recorded?
Yes, I do.
Okay, this is legally binding.
Fantastic.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
If you were to win tonight, what offer would you make us?
Well, I think it's only fair, a 60-40 split. I'll take the 40. You guys take the 60.
Ooh.
And then when I'm absolutely bored and not working, I'll give you guys a year's worth of vocal lessons because I'm a vocal instructor.
Oh, you've heard the song go, they need
Yes,
it.
if there's anybody that needs some vocal instruction,
sing the
it's
Ford
them.
and Doonan jingle, so it's just like...
Yeah.
Okay, so that's $120 million for us and it's $80 million for you, Crystal.
Yep, that sounds pretty fair.
But we need to work out on the percentage thing, as Lee spoke to us earlier
Well,
on.
So the 60-40.
Yeah,
literally what she gave us, Sean.
I'm just giving the overall when it was $200 million.
Please. Okay, Crystal, do you have a partner, Crystal?
I do, yes.
Her, him?
Him.
Will he be okay with this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, they've still got $80 million.
I'd love
Yeah.
to be a kept man.
But think about it, because usually when we're getting offered deals like this, it usually is more beneficial for the person that's offered. You know,
certainly no.
And we get the scraps, but we're getting the majority of it.
I mean,
now,
we're still
love.
getting only $40 million
fine.
each.
Oh, I don't like that.
And Crystal's getting 80.
Crystal's getting 80.
We need to park that one.
So that's the deal.
Solid opening offer. You hang there, Crystal.
Let's go and see how generous Wade from Tapping is feeling. Hi, Wade.
Morning, everyone.
Hi, buddy.
Wade.
$200 million, Wade.
Yep.
What are we doing?
Well, I'm going to have to raise Crystal's offer. It's the only fair to. I'm going to go 70-30, guys. And you guys get the 70 and I'll take the 30%. I need a little bit. I don't need to be greedy.
Yeah. Well, Wade, so firstly, we've got to do our due diligence. You do know that you're being recorded right now, yes?
Yes.
You're over 18?
We know you're over 18.
Yeah.
But do you have full decision-making capacity?
I do.
He believes he does.
You do.
Believes he does.
You do.
I'm convinced.
70,
70,
30. 70, 30. Wade,
Yes.
what do you do for a living?
I'm a truck driver.
Yeah. So you would come out of this if you were to take the top prize with $60 million and we would get 140 between the three of us.
Is there any other clauses you'd like to put in there?
No, well, what do you want?
No.
for you.
I'm thinking for you.
I'm just thinking for you.
I'm thinking for you because you're being very generous.
Oh, no, that sounds good to me. 30% of 200 mil.
Just happy with 60?
60 mil, yeah. I mean, if you win the
They
top
get you a
prize.
big lorry there, Nat.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a 60-40 and we've got a 30-70.
70-30, yep. All right, you hang there, Wade. Yvette's in Ocean Reef. Hello.
Hi, Yvette.
Hi, how are you?
Are
Hi,
you
Yvette.
over 18, Yvette?
Just a little bit, yeah, in my 50s.
Do you understand this is being recorded, Yvette?
I do. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Do you have full decision-making capacity, Yvette?
I do.
Okay.
People will say debatable, but
All right.
I'm a bit
Well,
crazy,
this is
but
a legally binding arrangement.
I have capacity.
All right,
Okay, good.
All right. So you've heard the previous offers on the table. Feel free to do whatever spin you
Yes.
want to do because
Yeah.
we're open to anything.
mix
We're
it up.
feeling generous.
Okay, I'm going to go 50-50. And this is assuming we win the whole lot. Isn't that right?
No. So no.
It's whatever you win.
Whatever you win, we'll
Okay,
get
whatever we win.
50-50.
Yes.
Okay, all right. 50-50
Yeah.
plus we both donate 25% to mental health.
Oh,
I
and
see what
yeah,
you've done
right, the
there.
right answer will be, of course, but I don't know.
Sean, I know what Sean's thinking. Look at him. Look at his face. I mean, worthy cause.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
worthy
it's all
cause.
right.
Look at my face like someone farted.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I do,
Worthy cause.
I
Yes,
do
we're
a
all
lot of
behind it.
work already with the
Yes.
switch in time,
Yes,
which is
that's
great,
right. Yeah.
and so I do put the time in. So wait there. Talk to me again. So how much are we getting
Okay,
again?
50-50.
50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
And then whatever you get, 25% goes to mental health. Whatever I get, 25% goes to mental health as well.
Beautiful. What
That's
if we
long.
what if we put our 25% together and we both put in 12.5%?
Yeah, that works as well.
What if instead of 12 and a
Because
half?
mental health is so important.
It is.
Very,
it is,
very
it is.
important.
But there's a lot of worthy causes
Okay,
as
so
well.
200 million.
Yeah,
What are we
there is.
talking about? What?
So 200 mil, so we would get 100 mil between the three of us.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we would then have to give 25 million from what we've won, so leaving us with 75 million
So we
each.
get $25 million each.
Yeah.
You're going to be okay.
And Yvette would do the same. She'd be rolling in 25 large to the big house.
Yes.
All right.
And keeping
interesting.
75 million for herself.
Interesting.
It is worthy. It is so worthy.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's people going to come out the closet and go, I remember you.
Yeah. You little sneaky one, aren't you?
Yeah, I know. I see what you did there.
Pulling in
a
charity
charity
thing.
in. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I trust you going forward because I think you might have tricks in court.
Okay, so we have Crystal, Wade, and Yvette. And how many?
Sean, you know what?
Yes.
No one knew this. We've actually got 2 of these to give away. Oh. So there is one. There
We're going to leave someone out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
terrible.
there is one person definitely that I think we cannot go past.
Because it
Yes.
was on surface value,
That's
absolutely
amazing.
the best
Yeah,
offer.
Yeah. Hello, Wade.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey,
Wade, we
Wade.
are
Hey, Wade.
entering into a verbal legal
Yes.
contract with you.
Yes, Wade. Now, do you accept the terms that were discussed on air here at Nova 937?
Yeah, that's a done deal.
So
Make it happen.
70-30 in our favour.
Congratulations, Wade.
Wade, you've
We're
won
on the board.
yourself a Slick Pick 50 and a Power Pick 7 for tonight's draw.
Let's hope. Let's
we
hope
wish
for
you all
Wade.
the best.
So here we go, guys. Here we go. So we've got Crystal, who was very generous, giving us 60% and her
Yes.
keeping 40%. And then we have Yvette, who just threw a
Yes.
charity
'Cause she
spanner in the
said
works.
50-50, which
And-
is not as good a deal, but guaranteeing that we then give 25% of our 50%.
Now, I don't like feeling pressured. I
To
do
a
feel like I've
mental
been
health charity.
backed into a corner because if
Sure.
we don't choose Yvette, we look like assholes.
It's true.
Yes.
Sean, we're going to leave this up to you.
You're quite comfortable with that, though, aren't you, Sean?
We're going to leave this up to you.
Yeah, Sean?
I'm pretty clear. I know that you know where I sit here.
I know, but I know what we truly feel, but what are we going to do in public?
We want you to be the one to say it.
Because people are listening. So there's what we really think or really want to do, but there's also what you do in front of people.
Right.
Like when someone else is in the bathroom and you wash your hands afterwards.
That is so true.
I think because people are watching.
Now we've got to get to the news. So Sean, make a decision.
Cut me in and I'll say it for you.
Harry, are you of sound mental?
Well, clearly, Yvette is getting the money.
You're giving it to Yvette?
Because we are good people.
We thoroughly support mental health charities.
Yvette.
Fantastic, thank you.
Okay.
Yvette,
Hey, Yvette.
Yvette, never do that to us again.
Exactly, Yvette.
Never ever test whether.
You're late for the news.
Never ever publicly test whether we are good people or not.
That's like wrap it up, Nathan. We're late for the news.
Yeah. So are you going to? So this is a verbal contract.
Yep.
Do you agree to the terms and conditions?
I absolutely do.
All right.
We got everything we need.
We're all on board. Woo!
Sorry, Crystal.
I feel
We
bad.
wish you the best. Yeah, sorry, Crystal. You had a great offer, let me tell you.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.